The Way Home team recently shared some behind-the-scenes details about the chilling premiere ending, those mysterious letters, and more. And we thought, why not break it all down and see what it could mean for Season 4? Plus, we'll dive into any rumors about potential spin-offs, prequels, and even talk of Season 5 already being in the works. Let's get into everything we know about the upcoming season and what might be on the horizon. For 2 seasons, The Way Home kept a huge secret from Dell about the time traveling her daughter Kat and granddaughter Alice had been doing through the pond on their family's property. But in the Season 3 premiere, Dell is finally in the loop, and the truth comes crashing down in a shocking way when Dell's son, Jacob, who mysteriously disappeared in his youth, returns. The only way to explain his return is to finally admit the time travel secret. For Dell, this revelation is overwhelming and bittersweet. She's shocked, confused, and protective, as any mother would be when suddenly reunited with a child she thought was dead. McDowell describes this moment as something Dell can't just take in all at once, and it's natural for her to try and protect Jacob despite the fact that he's now an adult. But it's not just Dell processing this bombshell. Kat's reaction to the time travel and all its complexities is also a key part of Season 3. Kat has come to terms with how much she didn't know about her family's past, especially when she realizes that her father, Colton, was also involved in the time traveling and had kept it a secret from her. This discovery is disheartening for Kat as she reflects on how things might have played out differently if only they had been open about their time-traveling journeys. It adds a layer of tension between Kat and her father as she feels betrayed, but there's also this sense of trying to understand how Colton dealt with his secret. This conflict sets up some big emotional moments and character growth in the episodes to come. And things don't slow down after these revelations. The Season 3 premiere leaves us with more questions and mysterious twists. At the end of the episode, Alice is unexpectedly pushed into the pond by an unknown figure, and the mystery around this new character will unravel throughout the season. LaFlamme Snow, who plays Alice, was excited about this new development, especially since it's the first time we've seen someone actively use the pond to push another person into it. The mystery behind who's behind this action and their intentions will be a central focus of the season, with clues scattered throughout the episodes. Adding even more intrigue is a threatening note that Dell receives, warning her that, "Your lie is known, time will tell." She chooses to keep this secret from the family, which is understandable given her already complicated emotions. Dell is dealing with so much: the shock of Jacob's return, the unraveling of her family's time travel secrets, and now this ominous warning. It adds even more layers to her character as she struggles to protect her loved ones while also dealing with the weight of the truth. As the season progresses, we also get hints about what's next for Kat and her relationship with Elliot, especially as she begins to process everything she's learned. Elliot becomes a steady presence for Dell, offering her a grounded perspective on the madness unfolding around her. He helps Dell understand that sometimes things happen beyond their control, and all they can do is wait and see what comes next. This is an interesting dynamic, as Dell is known for her impatience, and Elliot's calm demeanor challenges her to adopt a more patient outlook. But even after Jacob's return, things don't just magically fall into place. The family's story about how Jacob reappeared, that he was found with no memory of who he was, is eventually called into question. Dell receives more threats, and there are plenty of red herrings, making it unclear who exactly is behind them. The mystery deepens, and viewers can expect more twists and turns throughout the season. Jacob's re-entry into the modern world also presents challenges. He didn't choose to return, it was something he had to do to escape trouble in the past. This adds a layer of complexity to his character, as he grapples with adjusting to life in 2025 after being stuck in the 1800s for so long. The show explores how Jacob struggles to thrive in this new world, dealing with trauma and complicated emotions along the way. It's clear that his return doesn't fix everything, and his journey is far from over. The Way Home has captured Hallmark's heart and is firmly planted in the network's future. As a top-rated series with a dedicated fan base, it makes sense that the creators, Heather Conkie, Alexandra Clarke, and Marley Reed, have a lot more in store for the show. So much so, in fact, that rumors about potential spin-offs and prequels have begun to surface. This isn't too surprising, given the show's popularity, and it's clear Hallmark sees the value in expanding its universe. The success of The Way Home may pave the way for these possibilities, especially with its deep character development, family dynamics, and that ever-enticing time travel element. But let's talk about that controversial streaming change. Initially, Hallmark had planned to give The Way Home Season 3 an exclusive launch on Hallmark Plus before making it available on the Hallmark Channel. Now, this move didn't sit well with fans who had grown accustomed to watching the show on traditional TV. The streaming exclusivity was especially problematic, considering the Hallmark Plus service had just launched, and many viewers felt forced to subscribe to yet another platform. Other networks like NBC and ABC have successfully handled streaming by giving viewers access to shows on broadcast first and streaming platforms later. So, Hallmark's decision to go against the grain by moving The Way Home to streaming first came as a surprise. Thankfully, Hallmark seems to have listened to the outcry. Variety confirmed that the network reversed its initial plans and will return to the familiar formula. Now, The Way Home Season 3 will air on the Hallmark Channel, debuting January 3rd at 9 p.m. Eastern, with episodes becoming available for streaming on Hallmark Plus the following day. This move should calm viewers who were frustrated by the streaming-only approach, as the traditional airing schedule gives fans the option to watch as they always have, while still offering the convenience of streaming. Despite the rocky start, it's clear that Hallmark has big plans for The Way Home. The reversal of the streaming plan signals how much the network values the series and its fans. And with the show's growing popularity, it's only a matter of time before Hallmark looks at spin-offs or even a prequel that explores deeper storylines. The time-traveling aspect alone opens up so many possibilities, whether it's delving into the past of some key characters or expanding on the mysteries and history behind the pond. As for Season 5, there are rumors circulating that the show's executive producers have hinted at future plans beyond Season 3. Whether that means further seasons or other ways to expand The Way Home into a broader universe remains to be seen, but fans can rest assured that the series is far from over. With its strong ratings and loyal following, it's not a question of if the show will continue, but when and how it will grow. If the momentum keeps building, a spin-off or prequel could very well be in the cards, especially if Hallmark sees an opportunity to tap into other compelling time travel stories and character backstories. One thing's for sure, fans have a lot to look forward to in the coming seasons, both in terms of The Way Home's current storyline and the potential for its future. So, while it might have had a few bumps along the way, the show's journey is far from over. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.